Half about my business. I came to run this snap. Come at me like that, you could jump on my lap. Hey yo, it's your boys Costa Beams. Yeah, I'm above your dreams. Hop on my status, cause I make my own stars. Actually, why? I'm a fail.
Hi, my name is Shadow White, and I am your host for Are You Smarter Than a Wow Brother?
I'm Carl. The other guy's not here yet, but, I'm really glad to be on this show, because I feel like...
Hey, what's up? It's Kid Flash.
Ow!
Shit, you win. Get on my way. Okay, fellas, get back to your seat. This is not WWE Raw. This is a game show. Let's get to the questions. First one is, do heavier cars burn fuel quicker? The second one, could it be possible that once the moon had life? The third one is, can anyone live long enough to travel a light year? The fourth one, can you really walk on the moon? And the fifth one, and probably the most debated of the bunch, is, do Transformers really exist in space? Now, let's see what the contestants have to say about these. Carl, would you like to... He'll be right back, Shadow. He just had to go change his shirt because, I made him bleed so much, That's what I do. But, yeah, my name's Kid Flash. Like I said before, I'm a rapper slash producer slash singer. I have many talents. And I'm sort of smart, so I'm going to come and I'm going to answer all these questions smartly. I'm going to give you an educated guess. Now, because I don't know everything. What's wrong with you?
Well, since I bled so much, I got it all over my shirt and I had to change it.
Stop being a wimp.
My grandma gave me that shirt.
Yeah, your grandma's ugly.
Anyways, so on to your question, the first one. Do heavier cars burn fuel quicker? Me personally, yes. All they do is take up space, burn up a bunch of fuel. Do you know it probably takes about $100 to refill that one tank? You wanna know something? I think those heavier cars, I just think they're not worth it, It's just how it is.
Alright, shut up. So I personally own a Hummer. So I think that the bigger it is, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to burn a lot of fuel. Because, fat people, like me, I'm fluffy. We don't burn a lot of fuel. We're not cars. But we don't burn a lot of calories because we don't do a lot of stuff. Educated guess.
Do we all get that metaphor had nothing to do with cars?
It was smart, though. It was smart. Alright, so I'm going to answer that second question for you. Let me see what it is. Could it be possible? Alright. So, I say that it is possible. Because I don't know what year it was or what decade or anything. I just know that there was somebody up there because I was looking outside my window like 2 days ago and I looked up there and this guy was waving at me. So that means somebody's up there. Feel me?
You want to know something? Not only is it virtually impossible for your eyes to scope the fact that somebody was waving at you, but there's always a dark side to the moon and there's always half the moon. In fact, both halves rotate for the dark side, so you'd never be able to have enough vegetation, and everybody would die because there'd be nothing to eat. So there would never, ever be life on the moon at any point, in any decade, at any time. You understand that? Do you understand that there's no way, with all those craters on that moon...
Well, I thought the question was if people can go up there, but, if that was the question, I answered it right. Thank you. Yeah.
Trust me, you did, man, but, I feel like we shouldn't waste the viewers' time with this, so moving on to the third question. Can anyone live long enough to travel a light year? No. There's no human on the earth who can last 100 years without either getting shot, developing a disease, or, just committing suicide. The world's really crazy nowadays. People do just some crazy things. It's just hard, What are you doing, man?
I was listening to what you were saying. Alright, you called me. I fell asleep. What was the question?
The question is, can anyone live long enough to travel a light year?
Well, I was reading the newspaper the other day, and there was this girl. She was like some Chinese woman or Japanese. She was probably Japanese. She was about 114 years. And from what I think, a light year... probably 100 years, probably, because, light, there's like them 100 watts ones, so I'm pretty sure the most popular light bulb is 100 watts, I'm thinking, it's my educated guess, So I would say about 100 years is a light year. She was about 114. So she would have 14 years extra for that light year. Educated guess.
Listen, a light year is about 98 with about maybe like 11 zeros on it. That's how far it is to travel a light year.
I know a lot about zeros because, you know, I'm a rapper and I have all that moolah, you know. Holla at me.
I'm not even going to deal with this, okay? You're just ridiculous, okay? We're just going to move on to the next question, okay? So, our fourth question that our MC asked us was, can you really walk on the moon?
Well, this was the question I answered before. So, I seen this guy waving at me the other day, and he was like, yo, can you make me a song? I'm like, I don't really know, because I'm not even going to get down here. You know, so I just made the guy a song. I would rap it right here, but I just don't want to blow you guys' mind. You know, or you guys' mind. I don't know if I use that. I'm not a grammar student. But, you know, yeah, I think so. Plus, I was reading the newspaper because I read a lot and I'm educated. There was this guy. His name was Aldrin Buzz or something. And he was in the moon, like 1998, something. Educated guess.
You want to know, I actually concur with this. I actually concur that you can actually walk on the moon.
Educated guess.
You want to know? Because, you know, when NASA said the first person to step on top of the moon, they jump. So if you're able to jump, you can most likely be able to move. It's just a logical thing to deal with. But, you know, it's just logic.
Educated guess.
But, you know, here goes our final question, I guess,
I'm going
for
to
the
answer
show.
this one. I'm going to answer this. This is the best question ever. So, it is, do astronauts really live in space? So, you know, I was watching this movie the other day. It's called Transformers. Hold on. Did I say that question wrong? Did I say astronauts? I think I meant Transformers, you know. I had a concert yesterday, you know, it was crazy. Anyways, so Transformers, do they really live in space or do they exist? So, you know, I was watching this movie the other day. It was called Transformers with my boy Shia LaBeouf. I was actually texting him while I was watching the movie, you know, we were friends like that. So, lighting, really light. Put my glasses on. So I was watching the movie, right, and then they was up in space and they found this really bad guy. He was like in the moon or something, and they found him. He was a transformer. So that means they exist in space if they was up in the moon. You know?
But you wanna know? It's not even logical, you know? There's no way in any world that a transformer can ever exist.
It was in a movie, man. It was in a movie.
Listen, it is nothing more than theatrical green screen propaganda. Not even propaganda, it's just plain wrong. Do you see like 50-foot monster machines out there? You wanna know something? The biggest thing you'll get to a transformer is a monster truck. That is not logic. It's not possible to have the...
What is this guy talking about? You're too smart. You don't know what you're saying right now. Formulate your words, man.
Is there such thing as Cybertron? Do you think, would NASA have found such a thing?
Yes, they don't want to tell you though, because they don't want to blow your mind.
You know what?
No, shut up.
Ow! I'm sorry.
You're not forget you. So, folks, thanks for watching. Are you smarter than a Wow brother? One more thing we forgot to tell you guys. Come here, Matt.
Alright. So not only we want to thank you for taking your time for watching the video for us, but we
Yep.
also need you to do some interactive stuff for us.
Yeah.
So first, we need you to stand up for us.
Stand up.
Alright. Give you a couple seconds to stand. Alright, now that you stood up, I need you to put your hands out like this. Now these 4 fingers right here, roll them up, put your hands like this, and smile for me. Thank you for your thumbs up on my video.
Yes, sir. We love you guys. Wow brothers. Woo!